Guidance from the American Academy of Pediatrics shows new treatment options for children struggling with obesity. That can include medications for kids as young as 12 and surgery for those as young as 13. Researchers say delaying treatment to see whether children and teens outgrow or overcome obesity only makes things worse. Nearly 20% of kids and teens in the U.S. are obese. And the last time guidelines were updated on childhood obesity was back in 2007. Dr. Sarani joins us live to discuss. Dr. Sarani, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being with us. So the very first comprehension update to the Academy's obesity treatment guidelines in 15 years. Why has it taken so long to update, and what is the update?
Good morning, Barbie. Glad to be here. First of all, I think I'm very glad that they updated the guideline, which is much needed. We know that the guidelines are there to guide it, but the therapeutic options have changed it, but a lot of the folks still look at the guideline and see what the guideline says. The key thing is that the incidence of obesity and prevalence of obesity has gone astronomically high over the last 20 years. Now the kids are not as active as it used to be before, and then there's also metabolic factors. We always feel like, oh no, we shouldn't give the medicines to the kid, we shouldn't go for the surgery, and we keep on delaying, okay, yeah, it will get better. But no, if you ignore the obesity, it will keep on getting worse. It can cause increased risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, sleep apnea, joints and bone pain, the gallbladder issue. So the key factor is you have to start very early. So this guideline has been welcomed by a lot of folks, but got to realize prevention is the key thing. And then you have to focus on the lifestyle changes and behavioral. Then comes the medicine and the surgery. So in this guideline, they came up and say that yes, above 12 years of age, you can use the medications to lose weight. And above 13 years of age, you can think of surgery, but you got to realize surgery and medicines are never the first option. Prevention is the key thing. The lifestyle and behavioral changes is the key thing. So it has to work as a team. You have to try those things, and in some cases, because of the body metabolisms or some genetic factor, that may not work. So those things are the option. The care and the recognition of the obesity has to start very early. The discussion about the lifestyle changes and behavioral, and looking at the BMI and what range of the overweight or obesity you are, whether you're an 85 to 95 percentile, which is overweight, or above 95 percentile is obesity, has to start looking at a very early age, and even up from the age 6.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sarani. I'm glad that you mentioned that medications and surgery should be the last option. Everything starts at home, and parents, we have that responsibility to show our kids to be healthier, to be active. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, Dr. Sarani. If you have a question for Dr. Sarani, all you have to do is text it to the number on your screen. That is 361-855-6397.